Once upon a time, in a land where magic flowed like rivers and every creature, great and small, held a spark of enchantment, there was a lush, hidden valley called Eldoria. This valley was known to be the home of fairies, creatures of immense beauty and grace, whose wings shimmered with every color of the rainbow. Eldoria was also rumored to be the resting place of the last great dragon, Thalarix, whose scales gleamed like molten gold in the sunlight. The fairies and Thalarix had lived in harmony for centuries, but as time passed, the dragon had grown weary and retreated into the deepest caves of the valley, rarely seen by even the most adventurous of fairies. The fairies, in turn, continued to nurture the valley with their magic, ensuring it remained a sanctuary of peace and beauty. One day, a young fairy named Lyra, with wings that sparkled like stardust, discovered a withered, ancient book hidden in the roots of an old oak tree. As she opened its fragile pages, she read about a prophecy. A time would come when the valley would be threatened by a dark force, and only the unity of fairy and dragon could save Eldoria. Troubled by what she had read, Lyra decided to seek out Thalarix, despite the warnings and legends about his fiery temper. She flew to the mouth of the dragon's cave, her heart pounding with both fear and determination. Gathering her courage, she called out, "Great Thalarix, I am Lyra, a fairy of Eldoria. Our home is in danger, and I seek your wisdom and strength." For a moment, there was only silence. Then, a deep rumble echoed from within the cave, and Thalarix emerged, his eyes glowing with ancient knowledge. "Why should I, the last of the great dragons, help you?" he asked, his voice like thunder. Lyra bowed respectfully. "Because Eldoria is as much your home as it is ours. Together, we can protect it. Alone, we may fail." Thalarix studied the small fairy before him, her bravery and sincerity evident in her eyes. After a moment, he nodded. "Very well, young Lyra. Let us see what this threat is, and face it together." News of Thalarix's agreement spread quickly among the fairies, filling them with a mixture of hope and apprehension. Soon, the dark force revealed itself, a horde of shadow creatures, born of envy and malice, seeking to consume the magic of Eldoria. In the ensuing battle, Lyra and Thalarix fought side by side. The fairies, guided by Lyra's light, combined their magic to create protective barriers and heal the wounded, while Thalarix unleashed torrents of fire and powerful roars that shook the very earth. The bond between fairy and dragon proved to be the key to their strength, and together, they pushed back the shadows, restoring peace to Eldoria. As the last of the shadow creatures vanished, Lyra turned to Thalarix. "Thank you, great dragon. We could not have done this without you." Thalarix lowered his massive head to Lyra's level. "Nor I without you, brave fairy. We are stronger together than apart." From that day forward, the fairies and Thalarix maintained their alliance, ensuring that Eldoria remained a haven for all magical beings. And Lyra, with her stardust wings, was forever remembered as the fairy who united the magic of the fairies with the might of the last dragon, protecting their beloved home for generations to come. And so, in the heart of Eldoria, under the golden glow of the sun and the silver light of the moon, the fairy and the dragon's story became a timeless legend, reminding all who heard it that unity and courage could overcome even the darkest of threats.